Hello class, I'm Mr. Chappelli and today we'll be talking about the basics of human anatomy and the three main planes of motion. Could I get a volunteer? Here she is. I'll have you stand in the anatomical position, standing straight up, palms out, thumbs out. Thank you. Now we'll name the 5 regions, which is going to be the cephalic, cervical, your trunk, your upper and lower limbs. And now we'll talk about a few directions. We have our superior and inferior. Superior is above in relation and inferior is below in relation. For a few examples, my navel is inferior to my clavicle, as my clavicle is superior to my patella. We're going to talk about lateral and medial. Now imagine yourself having a midline vertically down your body. Lateral is anything away from that midline, as medial is anything close to that midline. For example, my nasal is medial to my orbitals, as my optic is lateral to my buccals. Now we'll talk about anterior and posterior. For a few examples, your sternum is anterior to your vertebral, as your popliteal is posterior to your patellar. And you have intermediate, which your heart would be, for example, intermediate to your lungs. Now we'll talk about proximal and distal. And distal is going to be the furthest away from point of origin, as proximal is closest to the point of origin. For example, your digits are distal to your antebrachial, as your antebrachial is proximal to your palmar. Now we have 3 planes of motions. First, we have the sagittal, which cuts directly down the middle, dividing from left and right. Second off, we have the horizontal, which cuts you from anterior to posterior. Third, we have the transverse cut, cuts you down the middle, from top to bottom. There's also some common movements in each motional plane. For example, when you're in the sagittal plane, you have flexion and extension. Another one would be walking or running. Second off, in the horizontal plane, anything to do with adduction or abduction, you would be jumping jacks. Third off, your transverse plane, you'd find common movements like shaking your head no or twisting sideways. Anatomy class dismissed.